Welcome to Fishing the Arrowhead and welcome to beautiful Gold Mine Resort on the Vermilion River. This week's episode we'll be doing some trolling up and down the rivers in search of walleye and in search of hopefully some big giant northerns. This stretch of the river on Gold Mine Resort is about 18-mile stretch. If you head south, it's real windy and narrow with some deep holes up to 40 feet. If you head north, it goes to Vermilion Falls, and it's less deep, about 15 feet and about 8 feet on the sides with some nice walleyes holding in there.
Another nice thing too is I brought my dad, Frank brought his dad. We're going to split up in 2 different boats, cover some more river that way, actually get a chance to fish with our dads, which you don't get very often anymore.
The Vermilion River flows north from Lake Vermilion 40 miles to Crane Lake. Portages are established at all rapids and range from very short to over 300 rods in length. The river is quiet, has little current, and is easy to navigate. Most of the river is wild and feels that you are out in nature. There is little boat traffic and the fishing here is terrific. Gold Mine Camp Resort is located on a 17-mile span of the river that is easily navigable by small or large boat. The water is deep here and will easily hold a 16 or 18-foot boat. People other than guests are rarely ever seen in this stretch of the river. The camp is located off of County Road 422. Take Highway 53 north to Orr, head east on Highway 23 towards Crane Lake, and a left on County 422. Follow the signs to the camp. The cabins are spacious, quiet, and large, and Gold Mine can accommodate almost all of your needs, from bait, boat and motor rental, group rates, and guide services. Pets are also welcome here. This was undoubtedly my favorite fishing experience of the year. We easily caught 25 walleyes a day, and when there was a lull during midday, the smallmouth bass fishing was great below the rapids. Gold Mine offers a great Canadian-style fishing experience without the hassle of having to drive all the way to Canada. I grew up fishing this river on the southern portion, and forgot how beautiful the river was and how quiet and pristine this gem really is. The noise of water flowing, the slow-moving current pushing you along, never gets old and brings back great memories. The number one tip for fishing walleyes in this portion of the river is to use a Lindy rig with a leech or a minnow and troll as slow as you can and as close to the weed line as you can. Early morning until noon and evening seem to be the best time. Head up to the Vermilion River and stay at the Gold Mine Resort. You will not be disappointed.
Okay, so we got our first fish here. Nice eater walleye, I'd say maybe 14 inches. I'll quick measure them out here. Okay, so my dad's got a northern on. Maybe a, what, 2 to 3 pounder there?
Yeah, probably about 2.
Yeah, a little bit of a fight. 2 fish in a row here, so it's picking up, and I believe my dad's using a spinner. Right, got another walleye. Looks like another maybe 14 incher. Maybe a little less. But just trolling, again, Lindy rig. All right.
Nice walleye. Here's that.
Wow.
Got a landing net. There's a nice walleye. Good eater.
Wow. That is.
Maybe it's too big to eat.
I think that'll be right perfect.
He didn't want any of them.
I'm just going to zoom in on him. Maybe 18 inches?
Yeah, let's see pretty close here. You want to check them out?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Okay. Got a northern on here. Yeah, about a 2, maybe 3 pounder here. So either way, a good fighter. All right.
Out here on the Vermilion River at Gold Mine Resort. It's about 5:30 in the morning. Just trolling some weed beds here with some Lindy rigs and hammered into this guy, 17.5-inch walleye. Real dark color out here on the Vermilion River. The water's real tan and stained, so make for a real beautiful fish. Just trolling along the weed beds again and run into another little walleye. Seems to be plenty of these guys out here, but every now and then you'll run into one like I had before, about 17 inches. He'll make a fillet since we're having a fish fry tonight, so good times.
Got it.
Yeah, he'll be a keeper. Need something to eat tonight. Not huge, but maybe 13 and a half.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Okay, well, we'll string them up. Alright, it's day 2 on the Vermilion River, just around noon. My dad's got another walleye, a little keeper there, about what, 14 inches maybe?
Yeah, I'd say 14.
So, yeah, it's a nice one.
Yeah, I just got a dandy here.
Yeah, that's a nice one. About day 2 here, right around noon. The wind has definitely picked up. Battling that, but seems to have just paid off right now. So right here at the bottom of Vermilion Falls, another unique place you can go to here is right on top of the rapids, right before you get to the rapids on the right hand side. There's about a 60 rod portage somewhere in there, and you hike that down to the bottom of the rapids. You just cast a crawler or a leech or imitation out there, and good chance of pulling in some smallies down here. My dad's got another one. Tons of fun. Just catching them right offshore here too. And they fight. What a good time. And wow, is he giving them a fight. Might be your best fight this whole trip, huh?
Oh, that's a monster.
What is it?
Probably one of the biggest smallmouth bass I've ever seen.
Again, they say pound for pound, the biggest fighting fish there are is the smallmouth bass. So incredible. He's been here for years feeding. Huge. Wow, nice fish. Maybe, it's gonna be tough to top that one.
Biggest one I've ever caught.
Last cast, we're gonna head out, reeling in, and got this little guy. Look at the belly on him. You can tell these guys are in feed mode down here in the bottom, just waiting for food passing by. Definitely fish are opportunistic. Tons of fun.
Day 2, our last night here. Still holding true, still pulling in the walleyes. This one maybe about 13 inches, right around good eating size. Still holding true, still busy with fish, still liking the silver spinner with the leech.
Alright, out here cruising along, kind of working the same shoreline where I got that 17-incher this morning. I caught one small one earlier. This guy's about 13, 14 inches. We've got robbed 3 times already, marking plenty of fish, so it's been a real productive area for us, and it's been real good fishing. See if we can get a few more tonight. We'll let this guy go because we just had a big fish fry. Out here cruising that same bit of area. Dad just had a huge strike. Seems to be a hard fighter, and I think it's a nice, huge walleye. I'm gonna net this guy and then we'll show you. Like I said, just cruising along. We're just about to turn around and make a pass back, and Dad had a huge hit. His pole bent right in half. Thought it was a northern, but instead we got a 22-inch walleye here. Look at the beautiful golden color on this fish. You can tell it's a river fish. And these fish are well fed in this river. Just the belly on this thing is big. And it fought like crazy. Good times out here. Nice fish. Come on out to Gold Mine. I'm gonna let this one go.
So another walleye tonight. Got him off a silver spinner. This one's 18.5 inches. Nice walleye. Nice fight. Let this guy go here. And maybe you can catch him. So I'll wrap up our show here at Gold Mine Camp. This has been just tons of fun. There's about 17 miles of navigable river here. It's all slow moving. Tons of fish in it. Just a huge variety. Went from tons of walleye, some decent pike, some little perch, even caught a couple little bluegills, tons of smallmouth bass. So huge multi-species variety, and that's fun too. You never know what you're gonna pull in, and a lot of nice walleyes too. So
Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised by the walleye fishing in the river. It was very good.
And another fun thing too is it's fun to bring our dads out here. I know mine showed me up. I don't know how yours did, but
Mine did in the end. He caught the biggest, the 22-incher.
yeah, that was a nice one. So been tons of fun. I'd like to thank Leif out here at Gold Mine Camp. Just a beautiful place, quiet. I didn't even see another boat here, and that the shoreline's a lot of privately owned or federally owned, so that's been a lot of fun. Not a soul around.
No, it's a great place to come. It's a great fishing camp, and I think everybody should give this place a try. The river's great fishing, and it's good times.